We are in Hamilton today at the Ronald McDonald house, being joined by Mario. And Mario, thank you for having us.
Oh, thanks for being here.
It's always such a pleasure to come and see what you guys are up to. And I always know that you have something up your sleeve. Now,
yes.
I've never been up here before. This is my first time being in the rooms. Okay. But we're going to showcase kind of where you would stay if you are a family in need and you need to come and stay at the house right across the street from the hospital. Tell me about your vision.
Yeah, so we're on the second floor right now. I have an expression I take to my board and our staff. If you have to be here, then I want this to look better than your home. Mm-hmm. That takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
When your building is 60,000 square feet.
Yeah.
When you have 40 bedrooms,
yeah.
multiple dining rooms, kitchens. Yep. But we're slowly chipping away on doing that. Mm-hmm. So you saw our beautiful games room. This is really kind of our major artery of our home. And those are the rooms. And there's 40 of them, and each one hasn't necessarily been touched since inception. Okay. So our main kind of carpet hallway hasn't. We haven't painted. The only thing that we've pretty much primarily done is, honor our donors. So this is the Princeton family. Essentially, every time a family comes in here, they pay $12 a day, and they usually say, like, how do I do that? Like, who's covering that? Yeah. And 25% of that, it comes from McDonald's, but our answer is whoever's on that door has essentially paid your stay for as long as you need to. So, big shout out to all of our room sponsors.
Yeah, of course.
But I'll take you into a room.
Yeah, I want to see what kind of one looks like.
So this is your standard room.
Okay.
Every room typically gets 2 beds. This one has this one has 2 beds. Queen size beds, your own washroom, your own mini fridge. But the trouble with all of our rooms is, again, meeting that kind of benchmark that we want to live up to, is we want these spaces to look better than your own home. So we try to back it against kind of a luxury model home. We haven't renovated any of these spaces. So, our flooring is the same since in our old room, 1993, and our expansion, 2005. During
COVID. So it needs updating.
Absolutely. During COVID, this made it very complicated.
Yeah, I bet.
Like if you remember what your life was like COVID.
Everything was inside. You couldn't go out. You couldn't go into communal dining areas.
Yeah,
no restaurants.
Living here in a different community here. So we had to bring takeout food to every single family. We left it outside their door, and they ate in here. So that means they were sleeping, eating. Like, this is
working.
This is a remote workspace. Yeah. Which is not healthy. It's not enough. If you look around, this looks like kind of like an episode of Full House or TG, like our blinds.
TGIF.
Yeah. Which is, nice and humorous, and our families know, we don't mind, we're so grateful to just have this space. Yeah. But we would like to do more. Yeah. So we were hoping to kind of paint every single unit, put actual vinyl in the bedrooms. Yeah. Recarpet the hallway. Yeah. Try to build more spaces for moms and dads to actually remote work. Not in a kind of, a small squared space while their kid is in bed. Yeah. That is not...
You want to make things more comfortable for people. Yeah. Which is so incredible of you.
And the challenge is, this stuff costs money.
Of course it does.
And most people would like to donate to your average annual fund around food or some of the play spaces that we want to create. But everyone knows, the infrastructure, buying carpet, buying new furniture, buying blinds, that has an extremely high cost for us. And the other challenge is, we're full. Yeah. So we're full all the time. Yeah. So having the time to renovate.
Do that renovation. Right.
We don't have a family in it. Yeah. So our costs increase because we never want to leave a family not taken care of.
Of course.
So as we renovate a room, we aim to put the family in a hotel.
Which is also expensive.
And we cover that cost. Yeah. So it makes things quite challenging to renovate, to pay for it, and then to accommodate the demand.
Well, the season of giving is now, where people can donate to however they want, whether it be in gifts or monetary gift cards, whatever it may be. Every little bit helps.
Absolutely, yeah. And we live by kind of a philosophy here of like families helping other families.
Of course.
And our donors are just such a beautiful testament to that mission.
Yeah. Okay, well, coming up, we are going to meet a couple of the families that have had the stay here at Ronald McDonald House, and we're going to give you a little bit more of a tour of some of the spaces that they have renovated. So there's so much more coming up on Morning Live. Don't go anywhere. Good morning from Hamilton. We are here for breakfast. We're at the Ronald McDonald House, and I am being joined by Vanessa. Vanessa is an alumni here at the house, and tell me a little bit about your story.
So we have spent, we've lost track now, but I think it's over 200 nights at Ronald McDonald House over the course of the last 3 years. So our son Nate was born with a heart condition that is pretty unstable at times and can just have us needing to swoop him up and come to the hospital.
Okay,
so
Nate's 4.
Nate's 4. Nate has a big brother, Miles, who is 5. And Miles actually has spent more birthdays here than he has at home because of Nate's heart condition and sort of the need to be in hospital at an unexpected moment. So this house has truly been our saving grace during all the hard times.
It's the season of giving right now. Like, as someone who has spent 3 Christmases here.
Yes, 3.
Potentially a 4th.
Potentially a 4th. We're hoping not.
Yeah, we're keeping our fingers crossed that's not going to happen. Yeah. What is it like here to, be so close to the hospital and have the, critical care that you need, and then to come here and receive the care that they offer?
It's indescribable. Having the hospital there so that I can be there with Nate, but my husband Mike and Miles can be here and still enjoying, the normal childhood experiences that you have.
A little bit
Christmas.
of normalcy, right?
Everybody is out shopping for their kids and doing all kinds of stuff, and when you're in the hospital, you don't get that opportunity. And so they
do it here.
They do it here.
No.
We were able to shop for our kids.
Yeah, in the room.
In the room.
Yeah.
Santa visited us here for 3 times.
There's a beautiful Christmas tree.
So, it doesn't feel like you're in the hospital. I mean, you're still there and you're still dealing with the hard, but they're taking some of that hard away.
Yeah, it alleviates the stress, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Especially during the holidays.
Yeah.
It is such a stressful time regardless.
Yes.
And then you add on having a sick babe.
Yeah.
On top of that.
Yeah.
That's tremendous stress.
It is tremendous stress.
And I know Ronald McDonald House does everything
They do. They think of everything. They wrap presents for parents. They, they take care of planning as much of the stuff that they can. You can shop in their Christmas toy room.
Yeah. You don't even have to leave the house.
You don't have to think about any of it.
Yeah.
And that is huge. You get to focus on your family. You get to focus on your child who needs your focus and attention.
And that's exactly why we're here today. We're focusing on the season of giving. Now is the time to donate to Ronald McDonald House. Back at Ronald McDonald House, we are in their newly renovated games room. The idea here is to have this house, if you have to stay here, looking better as in your own house. And I don't know about you guys, but this is way nicer than my house down here.
Yeah, this is something else.
This is Jess and Evan. They are part of Families Helping Families here at Ronald McDonald House. Tell me a little bit about your story. Why did you guys want to get involved?
Well, you know what? We were, like a lot of people, didn't even know Ronald McDonald House existed.
Yeah.
And then we had a couple premature babies, and we were stuck in the hospital for quite a while. And then we got to see some of these families that were, really in some serious, trouble, I guess, with their kids, and it's really tough to watch. And then we started talking to those families, asking them, how do you do it? How are you dealing with this? You've been here for, 2 months, 3 months, and we were only there for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And then they told us about Ronald McDonald House, and it just so happened that we knew Mario and didn't even know he did this.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
He's sneaky like that, eh? Yeah. He's like, that little angel that nobody knows about.
Yeah. And so, what? It really hit us. It hit home.
Yeah.
And just decided we really wanted to be involved. And so every year we do a golf tournament, try and raise some money.
That's so fun.
Yeah. And
Is it getting bigger and bigger every year, your golf tournament?
Every year it gets bigger and bigger, and Mario comes every year, and we just love doing it.
What's
and
the swing? How's this handicap?
Probably, how many years now we've done the toy drive?
This is our 15th year for the toy drive.
Yeah, so 15 years now we've done a toy drive where we raise money and toys, and we bring them here and bring them to Mac, and so it's it's super exciting, and we're just kicking off the toy drive right now, so we're hoping to bring in a big haul for the kids.
Okay, so where can people help you out for your toy drive and your golf tournament? Like, you guys must have social media connected to some of this.
Yeah, absolutely. So both Rebel offices in St. Catharines and Niagara-on-the-Lake are where we're collecting the toys.
Okay.
And then anyone can find us at macinc.ca. That's our personal company. I don't even know our social media. What is it?
Mac_Inc_team.
Okay, so easy enough. See, it's always the there's a man, but there's the stronger woman behind him, right?
Yeah. But the Rebel offices are where we collect them. So Rebel St. Catharines, Rebel Niagara-on-the-Lake, even Rebel Niagara Falls. You can bring toys there, and anything that you want to give means the world to us, and we're just super happy to do our own little part, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? People probably appreciate the joy that you guys bring to their family as well. You know, thinking, well, they've never even stayed at Ronald McDonald House, or they've been fortunate that they haven't had to have one of their babes stay at Ronald McDonald House. But the fact that you guys are helping people are certainly grateful for that.
Yeah, and what they do here is honestly amazing. I look at it every time we come here. It's just like you can see the effort that they put in to give these kids a Christmas, to give them these experiences like this game room where they can take their mind off of being in a hospital for a minute, and it's great for the families, great for the kids. I just love what they do here.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, you guys, for all your efforts and for joining us here today. Ronald McDonald House, it's the season of giving. Lots more coming up on Morning Live. Back with the man himself, Mario. We are here having a really good time in the playroom. I know this is the room that my kids would definitely gravitate towards. But I'm kind of that parent that will always get down on the ground and play Lego all the time.
I'm mom in my neighborhood, and that is the best compliment I can ever get.
Yeah, you just make all the lunches and all the snacks. Go on over to Mario's house.
Yeah, kids are, I say this to every dinner guest we have.
Yeah.
Like, adults are great, and I'll probably spend 5 minutes with it, but there's so much more joy and purity and actually fun in the littles.
It's true. Yeah. I love that you call them little.
It's us in the middle that screw it up.
Yeah,
seniors are good too, but the middle, we make things complicated.
We're too serious.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's the ones in the middle that we need to open their wallets and give.
Yes.
The season of giving.
They need to pay for the littles and the older ones.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why we're here at Ronald McDonald House this time. We're talking about the season of giving. Give us a little synopsis.
So I always say this is a pretty, interesting time, because you can do this at your home. I know you got kids.
Yep.
You're going to be sitting around your kitchen table eating dinner.
Yep.
You're going to be around your tree in your living room.
Yep.
Opening gifts.
Yep.
Try doing that in an entirely new building, in a city away from your city. That sometimes an hour and a half drive.
Yeah.
So that's just the reality of the 40 families that live here. Vanessa had spent 3 Christmases here. So as much as that's beautiful, it is really hard too. So we are really dedicated to try to make that as light as possible. So we're going to have, I think we have 30 trees in this house over Christmas.
Awesome. We helped decorate the one.
Yeah, we're going to have to redecorate that.
You can put me to work through all the other ones.
You do a lot better job than Tim. But we'll try to have a delicious meal all weekend, so you're eating really well for 3 days. We have a big Light Up the House event on November 20th.
Yeah.
That, Coke's here, a lot of donors. We'll probably have 200 people and their kids here.
Yeah.
Just to kind of ring in the season.
It's so fun.
Just to hopefully get kids to forget that they're not home.
Yeah.
The best compliment some of them say is oh, I feel like I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
And if I hear that, it's great.
Yeah.
We've done our job.
Yeah.
But it costs a lot to do that.
It sure does.
In particular around this season. So we really lean on our community to help us, give those families a beautiful Christmas season.
Yeah, and I even hear that there's a rumor Santa might stop by.
Yeah, we actually have the real Santa coming.
Of course.
On the 20th.
What other one would you have?
And he's a huge hit. And our kids just they feel extra special that he makes an early stop here.
Well, yeah.
Before the 24th.
Well, yeah, because they deserve to see Santa a little bit early, don't you think?
Yeah, I definitely think these families deserve a little bit extra.
Yeah, agreed. Well, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for playing with me.
Yeah, it's been a riot, as it always is coming here. I love what you do. I love the support you give. And in the community, people give back in so many wonderful ways. We've met a couple of really awesome families here today. How can people donate, get a hold of you if they want?
Easiest way to find us on Instagram or Facebook, rmhc.sco.ca is our website. Just send us a quick DM if you want to, give a gift. Great. If you want to contribute an in-kind gift, whether it's food, toys, gift cards,
Monetary, anything.
Yeah, we need all the help we can get.
Yeah.
So thank you.
All the information will be on our website as well at chch.com.